question that I think is very provocative. You say, is poverty genetic? Let's take a look.
Pharaohs, kings, great industrialists, and CEOs. Throughout history, a select few have claimed enormous wealth as a birthright. Some of them say they also inherit qualities and virtues that keep them rich. Could the chasm that separates rich and poor really be the result of our DNA? Scientists are trying to discover if there is a biological reason the rich stay rich, and whether equality and prosperity for all contradict the laws of nature.
You also get personal. You share a bit of your life story in the show. You talk about growing up collecting bottles to go into movie theaters. Do you think poverty is part of genetics? Answering your questions.
No, you can't say that. I don't think wealth, personally, I don't think wealth and genetics have anything to do with each other, actually. If you're born in the U.S., it really doesn't matter the condition of your birth. Mm-hmm. What matters is what you inherit from your nurturing, from your environment, whether or not you're going, I'm just from the standpoint of having been born with little. You can always get out of that. Poverty is just...
But environment effects.
Yeah. Say you're born as one of the untouchables in India, mm-hmm. There you are. And if you're born into the super rich, there you are. Here, you can be born to the super rich, but 3-4 generations down the line, it's gone. Mm-hmm. That's
Here's a stat from your show, and it says that the richest 85 people on this planet have as much money as the poorest 3.5 billion.
Yeah, right. That's on the planet, however. And that's...
It's not far off in America.
No, it isn't far off in America, but we still here don't abandon the idea that it isn't finite. Yeah. It isn't finite if you were born, where were you born?
Me?
Yeah.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Baton Rouge General Hospital.
Baton Rouge.
There you go.
Louisiana. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee. I had a long haul from where I came from to here, but here we are.
Right.
So the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and here we sit at the dining table.
But it's hard to, when you say that to some people, because they say, oh, there you go with a pull yourself up by the bootstraps thing, and, you're just being respectable. Not everybody can do that.
Ooh.
Everybody can.
I like that. I like that a lot. Morgan Freeman, I would expect you to eat, because
Morgan Freeman.
His voice sounds wise when he talks.
He wasn't trying to hear that. He immediately shut it down. He said, not everyone can pull ourselves up by the bootstrap. Not everybody can work hard.
But he's from Baton Rouge. Okay.
Yeah.
He went to LSU.
Yeah. He's always doing Louisiana things. I think that they make a really good point where if you are born in like India in the caste system or something like that, you pretty much, you have no chance. And like from my grandma, born in Ghana, she told me, if you were born in Ghana, what you were born as, you will die as. If you're born poor, you're dying poor. If you're born rich, you're dying rich. That's how it is there. But in America,
you got freedom.
We know how it goes. I mean, you could be born in the poorest places in America. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, could be one of them. Memphis, Tennessee, could be one of them. Look at these two men right here. Black, born in the hood. When was Morgan Freeman born?
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Probably 1940.
I think he in the 50s. Did he look old?
He's 88.
That's 40.
1937.
Damn.
Oh, he looked
born in Memphis, Tennessee in 1937. Yeah, that makes sense because my grandpa was born in 1936.
So he witnessed Martin Luther King die.
He witnessed all of these things and overcame all of these things.
And he was in Memphis at the time.
In Memphis, where the man was killed.
Damn.
So, and look at him now.
So if a man who grew up during Jim Crow, segregation through
in the South,
civil rights in the deep South, can tell you that anybody can pull themselves up by their bootstraps, I don't want to hear nobody excuse. This is a black man born in segregation when we didn't have equal. We had separate but equal, but it wasn't equal. Worse classrooms, worse water fountains, worse bathrooms, worse education, worse neighborhoods. and he tell you you can pull yourself up, don't even fucking argue with him.
I mean, we pussy.
If you're in America, bro, you are so blessed beyond measure. It's not even comparable. Like, even I was hearing Johnny Chang say that today. He was like, he would complain and stuff, and then he went to Liberia, and then he came home to America, started kissing the ground. I did the same thing, but I wasn't complaining. I was already on my YouTube journey, but I went to Africa, I went to Cameroon, and when I came back to America, and I'm proud to be an American. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right.
Everybody doesn't. Courage is the key to life itself. There are a lot of people who are born in situations where they say, well, I'll never get out of this. So they won't. I say to people who say, well, I would like to have done so and so and so. So, well, you could have done it. So, well, I couldn't get out of here. Man, the bus runs every day.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
If you can conceive it in your mind.
If you can think of it, you can do it. That's the human condition. If we can imagine it, we can do it.
Right.
And I think that's the condition of each individual human.
Right. So the whole thing, especially the president and Democrats now are talking about income inequality, and that's basically what, when you talk about the richest 85 people on the planet, right?
Yeah.
It's income inequality. Do you think that's, looking at, what's happening in the news now, is that a good idea?
It's a great idea. It is the greatest idea. We have a much more vibrant society when we don't have such a vast chasm between the haves and the have-nots. We need that middle ground that we call the middle class, the people who buy everything, people who use the products that the rich are creating, if they're creating anything other than wealth, right?
Right.
So it's what's happening with the Chinese economy right now. They're changing their whole outlook because they need consumers.
Yeah.
And without a middle class, you're not going to have consumers. You're not going to have it at the level that we normally would have it.
So can I go back to, because I thought what you said was fascinating, because you called it bull when you said people can't, pull themselves up. Do you think that race plays a part in wealth distribution, or either a mindset that you can't?
Today?
Or you're not? Yeah.
No.
You don't?
No, I don't. You and I, we're proof.
Damn.
Why would race have anything to do with it?
Damn.
Put your mind to what you want to do and go for that. It's kind of like religion to me. It's a good excuse for not getting there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I said, and it's probably get me in trouble, but I said to some of my colleagues recently, so I know that it's an issue, but it seems like every single day on television I'm talking about race, and it's because of the news cycle, it's in the news, but sometimes I get so tired of talking about it, I want to just go, this is over, can we move on?
And if you talk about it, it exists.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like it exists and we refuse to talk about it, but making it a bigger issue than it needs to be is the problem we have.
So I understand you recently had a birthday. You're 27?
No. Got that on 37.
37.
Yeah.
We have a little surprise for you. Can we get it? There you go.
Oh, no.
Don Lemon is acting completely different.
This is before he was trying to get hit back in the good graces of television.
I wonder what year was this. But man, he didn't even have any counter arguments for that.
He didn't.
But if that same argument was presented to him today, he would be completely different.
I think
For
because he
sure.
on TV.
Well, I
more.
mean, we saw him do closer to present day with the sheriff. He was pushing back on everything.
Oh my gosh.
He was fighting on every point he was trying to make.
Was
so this
he?
just goes to show you, back before we had this woke agenda of BLM and all this other bull crap, you could go in there and tell the truth.
This
You could
probably
go
was
tell
around that
people.
time.
Even Democrats could be
Nah, Obama
moderate.
was the president. I read the thing at the bottom.
So this is after 08,
This
at
is-
least.
Yeah, this is like 2010, I bet.
Wow.
It looks so ancient.
I'd guess and say this is 2010.
But man, how are we going backwards with this? Why is race even more of a big deal than it was back then?
It sells, bro.
It's just, man, I just truly don't understand. I mean,
It makes a lot of money.
It's from
for pushing
2014.
narratives. This is from 2014? Dang, that's what TV looks like.
12 years ago.
Wow, bro. Man, I mean, hey, y'all know we agree with this.
Facts.
100% completely. If you're in America, you have a chance.
I
You
like
have a
how-
chance to create a good life for your family. Maybe you won't be Bill Gates, but you can definitely
You can be something.
you have a comfortable life and take care of your family and not starve or anything like that. Whereas in Africa or in India or something, Mexico or something, that is not the case. There is no, in all of human history, in my opinion, there is not a better time or place to be born in than in America right now.
That's fact.
We have it the easiest. But yet, the anxiety and the depression is higher than it's ever been. Why? I think it's because the things that people believe, they alter your perspective. They want you to believe you can't do anything so that you don't do anything. But then, if you're like black folks like us and say that a similar take to Morgan Freeman, well, you're a sellout and you're part of white supremacy.
Crab in the bucket.
Crab in the bucket mentality, like to the T. And I think that is, I would never stand with that ever in my life. All of us here believed our whole lives we could be something. I never saw a vision of myself of me being poor and just homeless and starving. I just don't even. I mean, I guess it could happen if I got addicted to meth or something. But I mean,
I don't do math.
It's probably why you don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the point he said. He said that using race is just a good excuse for why you didn't get there. I didn't get there because I'm black. Yeah, that's an excuse, nigga. You ain't get there because you didn't work hard enough. You didn't get there because you did something wrong. You don't want to face that accountability, so you're looking for something to blame. You're looking for something about yourself to blame, and it's easy to blame your race. It's easy to blame other people. It's hard to take accountability because then you have to face the facts and look yourself in the mirror and realize that you are the problem. That's why it's hard.
It's a
That's why
cop-out.
people like excuses. That's why people want to point the blame because they want to look in the mirror and say that you are the problem.
That's
a lot
very
of
true.
people's problem will be solved if you was less fat, less ugly, if you worked harder, if you wasn't so soft.
And it
But
comes
you don't
also,
wanna-
we gotta hold each other accountable. Like if I seen one of my homies tweet, I'm like, bro, come on, bro, get it together. What are you doing? But if it's, oh man, it's just hard out here for a black man. Don't ever say that shit to me in my life.
Yeah, don't-
no,
don't
it is
say
literally
that to
not. It's hard out here for everyone in the world.
I had a friend who dropped out of college, 5'6", thought he was gonna go play D1 football. He was smoking weed. I remember we was talking during COVID. He said, yeah, I'm gonna go back to JUCO. I said, and what did you do in the past month since you left junior college to train for football? Well, I did drills at the field. When was that, brother? Oh, 3 weeks ago. You've been sitting here smoking weed every day. I said, hey, brother, you need to look yourself in the mirror. Who the hell's coming to get a fat 5'6" linebacker that smoke weed every day? And he came to me a couple weeks later. He actually thought I was hating. He came to me a couple weeks later. He said, yeah, bro, you was right, bro. I had to, he said, just keep it 100. He said, now I'm about to try to focus on getting stuff here. Now he's a realtor. He sells houses. So
Did him
good
a
for
favor. You did
Good
him a
for
favor.
I looked him square in the face. I said, bro, who the hell is coming to get your fat ass? You had an opportunity and you pissed it away. It's over with.
But
It's
even then,
over
like,
with.
you're probably not going to the NFL. I wanted to go to the NFL. I didn't go. So what am I supposed to do? Tuck my tail and just not be successful in life now because of that? No, my brother. It's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way.
Just
go be a
facts.
trucker. Go be a plumber. Go do something like that, and you will be fine.
Go hit the oil field.
Get on the.
Go get you some money.
Do
brother.
something.
Yeah, you gotta get up off your ass. As a man, you can't sit around and feel sorry for yourself. I have a hard time with women when they have that pity party shit because I don't operate in that way. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around that. But you know, as I get older, I learn you have to move and approach it differently. But as a man, they ain't got no excuses, brother. Get your ass up.
It's so hard out here for a black man. They're lucky I'm not the president. If you're a man under the age of, I'd say, 40, no welfare for you.
Oh shit.
Unless you got a family, then I'll let you get it. But if you are a single man under the age of 40, able-bodied, I will let you starve because you are lazy.
I think they pretty much already do that, don't they?
No, they will not. You can get welfare.
Oh,
We
I
seen the
remember-
dude.
oh, yeah, I
Remember, we
forgot about
reacted
the
to
video.
it.
I did
He
forget.
had no job. He was out here complaining.
So I'm a felon. I can't get a job. Hit the oil rig, nigga.
There's a lots of jobs you can do. There's
right.
always if there's a will, there's a way, guys.
Yeah, y'all know where we stand, man.
This is America.
Great video.
We out.